Hello, guys. Welcome to episode 6 of the India Youth Rebuild. This is going to be the final episode. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. Rather than doing a voiceover, I'm actually talking through it as we play. Kind of. It's going to be a mix and match. We've actually progressed quite far. You can see on screen where we left it last episode. We're in 2046, just finished the 2046 World Cup where we got beat 1-0 by England in the World Cup second round. We've progressed another 4 years. We're basically, you can probably guess we've qualified for the next World Cup. I'm going to do a bit of a spoiler straight away there. That's why I've stopped in 2050. Yeah, we've had quite a few different changes, a few different players come through. I am going to be completely honest, I have gone into a couple of the India sides and just changed their youth recruitment to 20 just to try and get it moving a bit faster because I wanted this to be pretty much at the end now and it's just not getting there. So I just wanted to see if that changed because all the youth recruitment was very, very low, lower than 10, for example. I've only done it for 3 or 4 teams, and to be honest, he's made a bit of a difference, but it's weirdly, only 1 or 2 players have come through for those teams anyway. So yeah. But anyway, as you can see on screen, we won the SAF Championship again. Let's have a look at the SAF Championship, shall we? Just the history of it. Records, past winners, yeah, we've won it basically every single year since we started, other than that one in 2022, where the Maldives won it. But yeah, every single year, pretty much dominant. It's not really much to be bragging about, to be honest. Why can't we go back to the schedule? There we go. Don't want to spoil where we're up to now, because there's been some pretty nuts results like that one. 12-1 against Afghanistan. Mohit Adhikari, how many goals did he score there? 8 goals in one game. On Mohit Adhikari, I might as well just show you it now, because 8 goals in one game, you're thinking, bloody hell, that's crazy. He has progressed very well, and I just want to show you his goal record. Now plays for Borussia Dortmund. 226 goals he has in 103 games. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a record like that internationally. I know he's played against pretty bog standard teams, especially when we play teams in the SAF Championship, and he scores 8 goals in a game. I know that's gonna massively enhance his goals, but yeah, just a bit nuts, isn't it? Really. Not really been playing for Borussia Dortmund. He's had a decent career so far. He's 27 years old, I think, 28 years old. He's our leading striker. He's only played 187 games in his career, though, and a lot of them were in India. 82 goals. He obviously scores goals. He scored goals for Zenit. He scored goals for Lille. Weirdly, they got relegated to the second division in France. Wolfsburg, he scored goals. He started for them as well, and then he did really well there. He got his move to Borussia Dortmund, and then they barely played him, which is very, very frustrating. But he has still progressed, which is good. Yeah, back to it. Won a couple of friendlies, which was good. Really good unbeaten run there towards the end of the year. Moving on to 2047, and the biggest thing that happened was we won the Asian Cup. We've won a trophy. Unbelievable stuff. Easily qualifying, obviously won every single game, beating Australia 2-1 in the Asian Cup final. Amit Khan, who to be honest I'm not even sure who that is, but surely a hero now for India, winning them their first ever Asian Cup. I'm going to be honest, I don't even think he's in my team. He's played 3 caps and scored the winning goal. Well, so I've never heard of him. I don't even think he's in my national pool. I don't think he is. Won a good few friendlies. Beat Syria 7-1 in qualifiers. This is the qualifying for the 2050 World Cup. As you can see, just absolutely destroyed everyone, to be honest. Although we did actually get beat 2-1 by Syria away from home, despite beating them 7-1 at home. Adhikari, as always, bagging a few. Beat Chinese Taipei 12-0. Decent away from home as well. Adhikari getting a good 6. Manuel Rai, who's our centre back, scored a hat trick. Crazy. 2048 qualifying still continued. 15-0 win there. Adhikari scoring a lot. 17-0 win there, and again Adhikari scoring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goals I think in that game. Again, nuts. Unbeaten for the full year in that year, beating Ivory Coast. We beat Iran, Iraq, South Korea, some absolute unbelievable wins. Another SAF Championship there as well. Where are we up to here? Yeah, qualifying group stage. Yeah, pretty comfortable. Drew 1 game, 1-9. Unbelievable goal difference. Very straightforward. We beat Germany in a friendly. 2-0. Not going to lie, the stats of the game, we got battered, but we won 2-0. So I'm going to take that. Beat Hungary, beat Uzbekistan. Just ridiculous, to be honest. And yeah, that's where we lead it, 2050. And that is our group for the World Cup. And now moving on to the squad that we're going to take to the World Cup. And when I say the squad, I'm also just going to take you through the national pool, show you a couple of the players, what's been going on for the last couple of years, because there's been some huge progression, to be honest, in the squad. See some statistics as well, as Big Shaq would say. Yeah, like right from the top, you can see there, Manuel Wright is our top rated player. 169 current ability, 178 potential ability. He was in the team beforehand. Just absolutely ridiculous. I'm pretty sure he's moved to Real Madrid now. Oh no, PSG. I swear someone's at Real Madrid, but PSG, look at that value, 322 million. He's just absolutely unbelievable, isn't he? He was at Bayern Munich, he's moved to PSG, he's got over a 7 rating every single season. He's been moved on for quite a bit of money as well. 55 million is not a lot. You would have thought he would have gone for more money than that. Well, again, I don't really feel like he's been playing that on. He played half season in each, that's why. But yeah, obviously, he's our star player. He's our centre-back. He's played over 116 times. 13 goals. Did score a hat-trick in one game as well, unbelievable. But yeah, he's going to be our star player. Mario Singh is at the other end of the pitch, but again, one of our star players. Both of these guys were in the last World Cup for us. Again, the progression that they've both shown is amazing. He now plays for Bayer Leverkusen. This is how he's done over the past couple of years. Was at Inter for a few years. Didn't really get given much of a chance, did he? Really, when you look at it, moved to Bayer Leverkusen, 17 million, and has done really well. Record for India, 90 caps, 33 goals. You think he'd be a bit more than that considering he's 26 and has been around for quite a while. Been in the team for quite a while as well. Arun Mondal, I'm pretty sure he was in our last World Cup squad. Again, he's progressed loads. Value's gone up loads. Only 24 years old as well at the moment. Playing for Newcastle. Only just joined them. Yeah, I think in January maybe when AC Milan. Had a good season for them and is actually wanted by Barcelona. Rahul Pasha, who will be partnering Ranjit Singh, that's the one. Rahul Pasha, he's the one who plays for Real Madrid. Recently moved to Real Madrid, 40 million from Lazio. But yeah, pretty sure he has the highest potential, like 180. Yeah, pretty much the highest potential. Ajit Lobo, I've seen him before. Oh, he's actually moved to AC Milan. I haven't seen that. He was at Roma. He's only just moved to, I've been obviously gone on holiday for quite a while. Basically since we qualified for the World Cup. And yeah, he's actually been getting some game time final after 7 or 8 seasons, if not even more, barely even playing, which is probably why his ability's actually gone up for the first time in a very long time. Mihit Adhikari, as I said previously, he's got 226 goals in 103 games. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm just looking at Lobo, actually, there's 27, 103 caps. We'll have a look at some of the records towards the end, probably. Rakesh Chandra's a right back. Can't remember if he was in the team or not, playing for Everton. Only Everton are in the Championship. Kind of predicting the future, that one, I think, isn't it? Well, more the recent future. Yeah, again, looks like a solid enough right back, doesn't he? But yeah, the current ability is dropping, but at the same time, when you consider where we were a few years ago, still looks fantastic. Babu, he's going to be our left winger, starting left winger more than likely, playing for Atletico Madrid. Saman Ghosh, probably not going to get in the team. He's only 19. He's got loads of potential. He's improved a lot. He's actually just started playing for Sevilla in the first team. But at 19 years old, I suppose he's a perfect replacement for Mario Singh and Rahul Pasha. Not Mario Singh, Manuel Wright. A couple of these players obviously aren't in the team. As you can see, they're English. I've tried getting them to play. Maybe not some of these guys because they're a bit older. James Singh, he's our most experienced player, 31 years old. He's our ball winning. He's an important one to have in that team just because he's our only player that we actually have can win the ball. Recently moved to Nantes for 5.5 million. And then there's a few others that we've been through before. I'm not going to go into every single one of them. Ronaldo Khan's going to be a backup. One I want to show you is Sanjay Fernandez because he's at the left back who has just come through. No idea how they do it because when I try and sign players for youngsters, You know what I mean? For an English club, can never get a work permit, but somehow this guy got a work permit to South West Ham. Barely played for him, but it looks like a good prospect. He's on 43 grand a week, bloody hell, 18 years old. Ridiculous. Again, try getting Sunil Malik. What player for us? Ashok Singh's backup player, but yeah, there's not really anyone else. Ram Pereira is one of the olden generation, I suppose, that's still there, still knocking about. He's on his last legs. Obviously his last World Cup, might give him the odd appearance here and there, but he's not going to be exactly starting every single game. I think the only other ones really that I want to really show you is this guy here, Rakesh Kumar. He came through at Chennai City. He's still there. He's not, unfortunately, his current ability is not going up. I've seen him for about 2 years now. He's only gone up by about 6 or 7 in current ability. Probably because he's playing in India. I just need someone to find him, but he's perfect in that midfield role and that deep line player maker next to James Singh. He's only 18, still a bit off it, but he's going to be starting for us. But yeah, that's basically the team. Got a couple more players like this guy, Freddie Khan, and yeah, these guys who've got a bit of potential but not quite there in terms of current ability. But yeah, that's the team. That's how it's going to go. Into the World Cup, bit of a problem. Kind of lost the recording for the first couple of games. So again, World Cup. First game is against Gambia. Should be a pretty straightforward win. Win this, we're into the next round. So yeah, basically showing you the highlights. It's been ages since I recorded this, ages since I've uploaded. I do apologise, but things kind of get in the way. Can't even remember half these players, to be honest. It's been that long. It's not really great, is it? But anyway, I just want to get this finished. We're pretty much at the end of this playlist, at the end of this project. We're in 2050. We've never really been past the group stage as far as I can remember in the World Cup, I don't think. Against Gambia, 1-0 up within 5 minutes. Mario Singh with the goal. Very shortly after, 2-0. Like I said, should be a straightforward game, and turns out it was a very, very straightforward game. 3-0, Mohit Adhikari gets his second of the game. And yeah, and it's only 28 minutes gone, and then we even make it 4. Mario Singh as his second, 4-0. Don't think goal difference is going to be a problem, but then again, it's not going to come down to that. The top 2 out of 3 teams go through, so it's pretty straightforward when you get a team like Gambia, you know what I mean, nowhere near. But yeah, the game ends 6-0. We hit Adhikari with 4 goals, and he also got a goal disallowed as well. 2 goals, Mario Singh. So on to the next one. Actually, not the next one. This is actually the second round game in the World Cup. Go 1-0 down against Australia very, very early on. Then the 67th, 68th minute, Mohit Adhikari equalises. And then 70th minute, a couple of minutes later, it's that man again, Mohit Adhikari, who makes it 2-1. As you can see from the stats, we did deserve it, just about, kind of edged it out. Pretty even game, kind of even teams as well. The reason why I haven't showed you the second game in the group stage is because we were already through. We drew 1-1 against Portugal. Don't want the video to, drag on for too long, really. Kind of want to get through it, but we're through. You know what I mean? We are through, and that's it. Next round will be Italy, so let's move on to that one. So, next one. I really hope that this is cut out the score so it doesn't really have too much of a surprise, but 1-0 up very early on and then 2-0 up. Not very many highlights to show you, to be honest, from the Italy game, but look at those stats. I can't believe it. Italy, they might still be, but at one point they were one of the top teams. Yeah, possibly still are one of the top teams in the world. I'll have a look, actually, because that's where we got up to. This is basically the schedule so far. Like I said, that was the game against Portugal that I didn't show. It was 1-1. Took the lead early on. They had a man sent off them. Threw it away, but like I say, it didn't really matter. Still went through, beat Australia, beat Italy, and now got a big quarter final against France, which should be interesting. France are number 7th in the world, so who's number 1? Italy 6th. Where are we actually? We're 18th in the world. I don't know if I've updated this in a while, like told people where we're at, but we're 18th in the world, which is absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, let's get into this France game. So here we are, sports fans. Quarter-final of the World Cup against France, 22 minutes in, and unbelievably, India take the lead. Absolutely astonishing scenes. We hit Adhikari with God knows how many goals he scored for us, and half-time, that's how it ended. That's how it was at half-time, 1-0. Gave the lads a massive congratulations, and what did they do? They conceded a minute later terrible management from myself, and yeah, kind of how you'd expect things to go though, really. France, I looked at their team before this game and they've got a full team of 170, 180 current ability players, so yeah, but we're still in the game, still got a chance. Going into the last couple of minutes, and I honestly got so excited because we played in white so often. Saw the ball go in the net, I thought, oh, we've done it. But yeah, it was France 2-1, couple of minutes left, and they even made it 3-1. Even time for another goal. Penalty to make it 3-1. So unfortunately, that is where our journey ends in terms of this World Cup. And in terms of this project, in terms of this rebuild of India, it's been fun. We've done what, 30 years, something like that, just under 30 years. And yeah, this is where it's going to end. Well, I say that's where it's going to end. I think it'd only be fair to kind of wrap up just how we've done, how we've left things. So let's have a look at the records first of all. I think that's always a good place to have a look. How do we get there? Landmarks? Oh no, records. So all-time top goal scorer, Mahit Adhikari with 234 goals. He's only 28 years old as well. 234 goals in 108 games. Absolutely ridiculous. I kind of am tempted to just keep it going, just see how many goals he ends up with. Let me know if you really want to see that. But surely he's one of the highest goal scorers ever in international football with that. It's just absolutely phenomenal, if I can say that word properly. And goals in a game, no surprise, Adhikari again. Aaron Mandal, another current player with the most assists. Rohan Luthra, player that we had very start, who retired at like 29 years old, most clean sheets. Peter Maitai, one of the very first, might even be the very first prospect that we got through who actually had a decent amount of potential. Highest average rating, Adhikari again, not really bothered about the discipline. Youngest player, actually Dev again, one of the very first players we got through. Remember, I was absolutely buzzing when I got Dev and Peter Maitai through. Thought, wow, these two are really, really going to change how this rebuild goes. Sunil Chetri, remember him at the start, one absolute legend that guy is. He's actually my assistant manager or the under-23, I think he's the under-23s manager. Angnalor Naik, most appearances, 206, a lot of games. Like, he's still currently playing actually at 36 years old. He's retired. Probably will still get in the team actually as well, looks like a decent player, but yeah, he's got the most appearances. Prashant Mahato, most goals. He's still playing. No, he's unemployed now. Ashish Dev, youngest goal scorer. Oldest goal scorer, Sunil Chetri. Again, not really a surprise from them ones, really. There was one more thing I was going to look at, actually, and I can't remember how I even got on it. I just went like that, actually. Let me stop playing it. Let me go from the start. So, obviously, Frank Furter becomes India boss. Sunil Chetri, most appearances, grabs the most goals. Ashish Dev, youngest ever player. And yeah, November 2025 went to our worst world ranking, and I'm pretty sure it actually got a lot worse than that. We won our first India SAF Championship. Is it India? They should call it the India SAF Championship, to be fair now, shouldn't they? How many times we've won it. Again, 106th place in the world, lowest ever world ranking. Clarko scored 12 times in a season. I remember listing Clarko, who's a good player. I'm pretty sure he's a real player. Again, all-time low. India keep taking L's. Oh my god, another all-time low. Rank bad. Keep taking L's. We won another SAF Championship though, which was good. And then finally we start making progress 10 years later. 10 years into the rebuild. 93rd in the world, 90th in the world. Highest ever place in the world. Again, that keeps on going. 88, we win another SAF Championship. Prolific Maitai, most goals in a season for him. Again, just going up and up and up in the world rankings, which is good. Qualify for the first ever time. Doesn't actually say what we'll qualify for. World Cup, maybe? Can't remember. Don't know. It would be great if he actually told us. Again, record high, another SAF Championship, another record high, and that's just pretty much what all this is, isn't it? It's just all record highs. Just going up and up in the world ranking, 68th place by September 2035. Another SAF Championship. We smashed our most consecutive wins record, 13 and then 15. We know another SAF Championship. Jonathan Tamang, that was a different one. He got the top goal scorer in the Asian Cup. Tamang stuff. I know I won't click on Tamang right now. Harsh Mandal, remember him? He was the first one that came through that was actually, you know what I mean, potential to be a superstar. The first one that actually went to a European team. I'm not surprised he was our most capped player for quite a while, 167 appearances. Anglo Nike, as we saw before, did overtake him. Again, just going up and up in the world rankings. Score plenty, so we scored most comprehensive win, I'm guessing, yeah. Another SAF Championship. 10th career trophy. Adhikari again, most goals in a season. Another load of high record placings. Anglo Nike with the most appearances, again, which we've been through. We won the Asian Cup. Kind of forgot about that one. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing we actually did as well. Probably should have spent more time focusing on that one. But yeah, we won the Asian Cup in 2047. We beat China in the final. Adhikari reigned supreme, top goal scorer in that tournament with 15. What a player he's been. He's only 142 current ability as well, so imagine what if we would have ended up with 108, 190 current ability striker, what we could have done. Yeah, and I suppose that's where we leave it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this rebuild. I know it's been very long. It's taken months and months to get all the videos out. I'm brand new to this kind of thing, so I appreciate all the people that have subscribed, that have left comments, that have liked the video, have watched the video. Any support at all is appreciated, honestly. This one is finished. I may do like some other ones. If you got other country suggestions, I may do it. If you got other suggestions in how to change it, how to make it better, let me know. I am going to be getting some other videos out though in the next couple of weeks. Football Manager videos, maybe some FIFA ones as well. Completely different to this, so keep an eye out. Thanks for watching. See you later.